Hone Harawira will be gearing up for round two after being kicked out of Parliament yesterday. Speaker Lockwood Smith ordered the Mana Party leader out of Parliament after he tried to swear allegiance to the Treaty of Waitangi rather than the Queen. He'll be allowed back next month to finish what he started. So, was it a genuine mix-up or was it a stunt? I'm joined now by political commentator Bryce Edwards. Good morning, Bryce.
Morning, Rachel.
Harawira didn't say anything to cause offence, did he? He said he would do his utmost to help all Māori to become empowered citizens. He said he'd work to reduce inequalities in this country. Then he says, had he not been kicked out, he would have sworn allegiance to the Queen. You never do quite know with Mr Harawira, but what's your call on this? Did he misread the situation or was it a political stunt, do you think?
When I heard about it at first, Rachel, I thought it was, here's Hone Harawira doing his usual stunt, disrupting things, looking for publicity, but no. I think on reflection, looking at the evidence, it was really Lockwood Smith, the Speaker, that was out of line. Harawira was really just doing what MPs that want to rebel a bit against the protocol do, and that's become the accepted practice, that they, of course, MPs do have to swear allegiance to the Queen to become MPs, but that's what Harawira intended to do. It was actually Lockwood Smith that stopped him doing that.
So you think Smith was out of line here? Well, do you think he was in essence, I guess, manning up against Harawira and trying to remind him perhaps that, you know, whose chamber he was in?
Yes, Lockwood Smith will be well aware that Harawira has come back with this mandate and he's looking stronger than ever, and perhaps he needs to lay down the law. And certainly it also crosses my mind that this might be the National Party's response to ACT's publicity campaign where they're telling Parliament and government not to pander to Māori radicals, and that's what Smith is doing, not pandering to Hone Harawira.
OK, granted the oath of allegiance must be taken and the Queen is our head of state, but asking Māori in particular to swear their allegiance to Queen Elizabeth II does seem a bit of a hard sell. Can we rethink the oath of allegiance?
Well, we are a monarchy, of course, so the Queen of New Zealand is our head of state, so it is appropriate in that sense, but it does seem very archaic and the rules really need tidying up. So I think what Harawira has done and Lockwood Smith has helped that process along. I think there will be a bit more impetus now to tidy things up. It's a mess.
How do you think Harawira's supporters will view what happened yesterday?
Oh, this won't do Harawira any harm amongst his supporters. He's going after sort of anti-establishment votes across New Zealand, and I think there'll be a lot of people cheering him on. Especially, there's a slight parallel here with the UK, where Sinn Féin MPs always refuse to take their seats in Parliament, and their supporters always love that. It's good radical politics.
Is there ever any leeway in Parliament on momentous occasions like this, or is it always a case of that the rules are the rules and they must be followed?
Oh, the Speaker has a lot of leeway on this, I think, and in this situation he really clamped down on the people in the public gallery and on Harawira in quite an unusual way. So I think people will need to ask questions about what Lockwood Smith's up to, and I think he owes an apology both to Harawira's supporters and to the new MP himself.
So where does the debate or the issue go from here? Who can pick up on this?
I think from across the political spectrum there'll be MPs now acknowledging that things are a bit untidy and out of date and maybe even undemocratic in the way that they're done. So the Constitution Act is what needs to be fixed, and certainly that can be done so. Really? Quite a straightforward process, you think? Well, not straightforward, but I think it has to be tidied up. It has to be better than this. We have to have a more modern, democratic way of bringing MPs into Parliament. Certainly Harawira, the way he was welcomed yesterday was no welcome for a new MP. All right, Bryce Edwards, thank you for your time this morning.